Hi, good morning. It's Olivia with Coffee Intro with Olivia here with another daily pick. My free gift to you with love. And I just, I've got to, okay, so the thought of the day is going to be real short and sweet, but it really has a lot to do with what we're talking about here and now. And that is that when I started this project, it was because I wanted to put hope out into the world. I wanted to give something good to the universe. It was at the beginning of all this COVID stuff, and I had lost my job, and I wanted to give. Um, and lately, not lately, since day one, this project has given me hope. It's given me a reason. It's given me peace of mind. Um, I do a lot of I do a lot of spiritual work in preparation for this, and I gotta tell you that it means a lot to me. That's what I feel very connected to you guys, and even those of you that I know in person, I feel even more connected that we're doing this every day, and I appreciate that. Um, Always remember that you are the master of your own destiny. Now, a lot of us are born into certain circumstances. Our destiny is our the decisions. Let me start over. The decisions we make each day have a whole lot to do with where we go in our lives. Circumstance has a lot of, or fate and circumstance have step in all the time. So we're not in complete control, and that is where I have found that doing this spiritual work gives so much comfort. Um, to me. And I know there are people out there, and I was one of them, that really don't believe in the spiritual stuff, don't believe in God, don't believe in all this. Um, Guess what? There's good news. You can believe in it. People shed their beliefs every day. There are things that, the beliefs that are not working for them anymore because they need something more. And you can actually choose your beliefs. It's not like your gender where you just become you do just become your beliefs, but you can actually work on them and create new ones that will help you better in your life. Um, my intention is never to worry anyone or never to make anyone nervous. This is a meditation, guys. And so, what you're going to do is you're going to focus on these guys right here, and you're going to pick one with you using your intuition. You can take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And that just one deep breath can really do a lot. Imagine what you can do with three and maybe even 10, and it will definitely help bring your intuition into focus when you've got enough oxygen in your brain. So, please like, please share, please subscribe. That subscription does get me a what? A YouTube handle. I'm really excited about that. So, let's move on. The thought of the day. So I don't know if you can see, but yes, I have this little tea light burning here, and that's for a reason. I did want to do something dramatic and turn out the light, but I didn't. Um, it's a quote by St Francis of Assissi. If you don't know who he is a the saint for the animals and pets. Um, and the quote, and St. Francis of Assisi said a lot of really cool things, but the one that I'm thinking of, well, there's two, okay? It is in giving that we receive. When I started giving this reading, when this became a project, I didn't realize how much I was going to receive in doing it. And also, let me say a couple of things. If God can work through me, they can work through anyone. That's another Assisi quote. And the main one that I like was first thinking about when I started this reading was this one. I've got wax on my hand. Start by doing, no, no, no. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. We think of candles as we don't even think of candles as lights anymore, except when our electricity goes out. Um, but all the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. How about that? I just really love that. Um, so now we get to move on. We get to move on to your daily reading, and I think I was trying to hope. Well, anyway, let's move on. We have several uh, stones here. One of them is glass, which is this big, beautiful green healing heart that fits in the palm of one's hand. Here, let me see if I can get a good, nice, pretty view of that. I grabbed that. It's in the middle. It was just, I guess that's my card for the day. And then we have this beautiful little guy here that I have asked what it is in groups and things. I haven't gotten an answer yet, so I'm going to try to get back to that today. And I've probably said that before, but I really am going to try to do that today. And then we have this tiger eye that also fits in the palm of your hand very nicely. And then I have this river rock that I probably just found on the ground somewhere. This beautiful black, polished by the stream, by the rivers in the stream. Okay. I hope you have some coffee with you or a drink of preference. I do love my drinks, my coffee especially. Well, coffee and water, those are my favorite drinks. Okay, so we're going to turn over the first card. The card with this beautiful green stone. And try to focus there and pull your card. The guide. All right, guys. So the guide is an angel. I don't know what you know or think about angels, but I want you to think about angels right now. Think about what they look like. Think about what you've heard, what you've heard they look like. Maybe you've seen angels. I do know people that speak to angels, more than one. And I did ask, I do want to ask, put in the comments if you're interested in seeing an interview of someone who speaks to angels. Let me know if that's something you're interested. Well, yeah, interested in seeing. So we have the guide. The guide is your angel card. To me, a definition of an angel is a being that is here for the very sole purpose of taking care of us and us individuals, taking care of me. I do believe that we have individual angels, and I believe that angels do not have to be human. I do think are humanoid. That is the way a lot of people think about them. Um, there's lots of good descriptions of angels here and there and everywhere. The Book of Josephus, the Book of Mormon, the book Catholic Book of Angels. There are lots and lots and lots. So there's plenty to learn about them, and you have gotten this card. And what this is telling you today is that you have someone very special with you. Now they're always with you. You always have guides and angels with you. But with this particular card, there's someone who loves you very much and that is interested in your well-being in a really big way, and interested in healing your heart, your mind, and your soul. Um, Angels, of course, are very mystical beings, and we don't we as much information as there about them, nothing has ever been proven, and um, and yet so many believe. I want you to just take a minute today, take a few deep breaths, and close your eyes. And when I say a minute, I mean five, like even set your alarm. If you want to do longer, it'll be even more beneficial. But I know a lot of you have a lot to do and don't have a lot of time. So set your alarm, set your timer for 5 minutes, get in a very comfortable position, close your eyes, and breathe and think about all the guidance that you've received in your life. If you've ever had an experience with an angel one on one, you can think about that. If you've heard a voice or an angel's voice or been given a direction that was didn't have an explanation, except that it saved your life. That is an encounter with an angel. Um, so I guess what I want you to do while you're breathing is think about your angels and also um, give them your gratitude. Um, Even if you don't believe in angels, or feel gratitude towards the things that happen in your life that are unexplainable, that bring you good and peace, like like a rescue of some kind, some miracle of some kind. I think all of us, or a lot of us, have experienced those things. I think all of us have. I think some of us um, don't know what a miracle looks like. All right, so now I'm going to turn over the green heart card, and we will talk about this one. And it is the wise one. Um, he's used to being alone and kind of like a hermit. He's someone that has spent a lot of time with himself, and he is has had to be very resourceful. He is someone that comes with balance and wisdom, but he has a lot of humility about it. He's not someone that is, he's not John the Baptist running around screaming the good news. He's not, he's someone who's very deliberate. He's someone who has, I believe, come into his wisdom purposefully. So, I want you to note how, see how it's snowing and we've got this cold mountain up here, but within the wise one's cloak, in his circle of influence, he is able to even harbor and warm other creatures with what he has and what he knows. He has a circle of influence that is a very powerful one, if not large. When I was a kid, I felt like, was it? I felt like I really wanted to be wise. I didn't know that wisdom had to come with experience rather than study. I was really good in school when I was younger, and one of the things that I would do is I would pray every night for the wisdom of King Solomon. And I soon discovered that when I prayed often for the wisdom of King Solomon, that things would happen, that I would get life lessons, and they could be very troubling and very difficult. And so there were times that I took breaks from praying for wisdom. Now we're going to turn over the tiger eye. There she is, the Queen of Swords. Oops, Queen of the Mind. Um, she is also she is someone. Well, first of all, she's a queen. Um, this queen doesn't like sniveling little um, people to kiss her butt. She's not into that. Not at all. She cares what she cares about, and she cares about the people that she loves, and she takes care of them. Um, she's social. She has really very deep emotions. That's her sword's quality. She has very high expectations of herself and others. More for herself, but she does hold everyone up to a high standard. If you got this card today, I want you to think about, is she you? And she doesn't have to be um, female. It's a female energy. That doesn't mean that that's the gender. Um, she could be she could be you, and she could be someone in your life. Either way, this queen needs truth. No pussyfooting around here with her. She doesn't like that kind of stuff. Don't skirt the issues. Come direct. Um, be direct today if she's you. Be direct. Be sure in your decisions. If decision making is something hard for you today, it'll be easier because you got this card. If she is someone else, I want you to. I don't think she is. I think today she is you. So let's stick to her being you. You'll feel independent today. If you have a team that you normally work with, maybe you'll be working on your own more today. I don't know, but you will be um, someone who is evaluating the situation and able to make good and swift decisions about what needs to be done. You'll be very effective today. And that's good. And you don't have an assignment except for that. Be effective. Enjoy being able to make decisions if that's something that you're not usually um, able to do very easily or quickly. And um, even if the decisions don't come quickly, they will come surely. You will be certain once you do make that decision. Now we're going to turn over the card by the river rock, and we river rock stone. Let's call it a stone, river stone. And we have this beautiful card, Mastery. This is such a beautiful card in this deck. I'm going to try to bring it closer so you can see more detail. Maybe I'll even bring it up to the camera. So as you can imagine, to become a charioteer takes drive. It takes a command. It takes being able to handle 4 horses at once on this tiny little chariot that you're pulling. This tremendous focus and drive. This is your card today. This is you. You have the ability to move forward in a way that you haven't always done, or you're coming into home plate. Do you have the skills that you need? Hone those skills. This card is about honed skills, like really working on something uh, almost with a one-track mind, just really going for it. Um, if you have this card today, I want you to think about your goals and how you're moving towards them. Because when you have tremendous and focus and drive moving towards a goal, you definitely are going to succeed. I want you to look at things from a different angle today if you can. I want you to look at yourself as a person that has tremendous focus and drive. Even if you don't feel like you're that person, I want you to think about, what if I were that person today? Think about what goals you might set if you knew you were going to succeed. Here, I've got another St Francis of Assissi quote, special for Mastery today. Start doing what is necessary. Then do what is possible. And suddenly, you are doing the impossible. So, yeah, look at yourself today as an extremely successful person, as someone who has tremendous focus and drive. This might not describe you every day, but I want you to think about yourself in this way today. What would you do if that were true? And then I want you to realize that it can be true. Maybe you're not that kind of person, but you might be that kind of person with a very specific goal. If you come up with a goal, you never know what you can do. Maybe the impossible. All right, and we're done. So, I didn't do much faster than I have. It looks like my videos are running about 20 minutes these days. I'm going to try to cut it down a little bit, but it's hard because I talk a lot. So you guys go out into the day. Have a wonderful day. I'll be thinking of you all day because I know that many of you check in at all different times of day, and I think that's very cool. All right. Adieu. I love you.